And Beast Coast, GG is just going to be called. After EG been in control for so long, Beast Coast, they swing it in their favor and they get game number 3. They get the advance to the next round, and unfortunately EG do get knocked out here.
Wow. Considering how this game started, I am so impressed that Beast Coast was able to win this game. I'll be honest, I think this was EG's game to lose. I really feel like the way they used that first Aegis, trying to force high ground too much, was their downfall. They had everything that they needed, but losing that fight just gave away everything back to the Terrorblade, everything back to Jim Park, and you gotta respect him as... You know, I don't want to say it's a bad matchup for Terrorblade, but I think it's slightly favored towards the PA. He was able to get all of the items he needed. We saw the items going towards the Doom, getting those Dooms on the PA, and the fights just progressively got harder here for EG. Beast Coast, they deserve this. I think coming back from that game was hard. They needed a mistake from EG, and the one mistake they gave away was enough for them to come back.
Yeah, and in, you know, just looking there, they were in a bit of a deep discussion as a team, but in the end, the smiles are on the faces of the Beast Coast players. They're going to be really happy with that. They moved on into the next round, and like I say, they're going to be facing up against the winner of TSM versus 9 Pandas to see who's going to go through to the lower bracket final. But I always like to see this from the team. You know, it's not just wild celebrations. You know, they do take a discussion. They want to talk back that game as soon as it's over while it's fresh. So they are going to be talking out in a discussion, but the smiles are there. They are happy to be moving on.
Yeah, look at the manager there. Like, well played, guys. You will be allowed to drink some beers after this one. I'll allow it. It's on me. You can see that they're very happy. They'll probably feels bad to take away their South American friends. They're pretty much friends. A lot of them are ex-teammates from each other, but now we do see a glimpse of EG here. Vintage probably not very happy with the way that game ended. They definitely had this game, I think.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to study this, probably grow from it. They still have Dreamlink on their way, TI on their way. So if you want to be making mistakes, I mean, as much as it pains me to say, because this is a tournament with a lot of money on the line, at least they can say it was not during TI, but it probably feels really bad because they had this game.
Lots of respect between these gentlemen here, of course. Battle of Brothers, it's never a happy day. But Beast Coast does win out. They are the more successful older brother in this scenario.
Why do you sound so depressed? That was such a good series. What are you doing? Why are you so sad?
Because there's a sacrifice that has to be made at every one of these. It's an elimination.
Yes.
But you did it. You guys did it.
Great job, guys.
Congratulations.
Parker, do you want to say any words to your fans? Anything.
No sé qué quiere decir. Muy fácil, muy fácil.
Does he want to say anything?
Hey,
any words?
I got a question for you. I got a question for you. ¿Qué chucha fue?
¿Qué chucha fue? No sé, está... Tiki tiki, tiki tiki.
Oh, great words, great words.
Great,
Stinger,
great.
that was such a close series. Talk to us about how you were managing the emotions in the game. I mean, that must have been so nerve-wracking.
Sometimes we throw in the game, and we are trying to not talk about that mistake. Instead of that, focus on the next move that the enemy wants to do, and yeah, that was for the third game. The second game, we were like a little bit talking about mistakes, and yeah, that's why the game looks like that. Yeah.
What was it that Parker was saying to you guys at the end of game 2? You guys all went around his computer and he was kind of showing you stuff. What was he talking about?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
All right, one more question, Singer, before we let you guys go celebrate. But I'm just really curious. So in those really late game scenarios where anyone could win and anyone could lose, who's the shot caller on your team? Who's talking? Who's leading you?
Most of the time, Parker, me, and Mago. Yeah. But Parker, I would say, the most. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, congratulations on your win. You guys have looked incredible this tournament. That was a lot of fun, Jenkins.